Long before time had a name, Ninjago was created by the first Spinjitzu master using the 4 weapons of Spinjitzu. He created the Scythe of Quakes, the Nunchucks of Lightning, the Shurikens of Ice, and the Sword of Fire. January 14th, 2024, Ninjago officially becomes old enough to watch a PG-13 movie. Back when the pilots came out in 2011, it felt like a more simpler time of just 4 ninja, 4 elemental masters at all, and only Lord Garmadon as the largest looming threat upon Ninjago. Greetings, welcome to Ninjago Nostalgic. I'm your least favorite Lloyd lookalike, and today we're going to be talking about the Ninjago pilots and how they hit differently now. Before we continue, I do want to say that this video is sponsored by me. Hello Ninjago fans. Have you ever wondered why there's a little amount of Ninjago merch for us older fans? Or have you ever wanted an item of clothing that's inspired by the show itself? Well, I have you covered in both departments. May I introduce to you the Lloyd Lookalike hoodie. Now, this is inspired from the show itself, and the material is not too lightweight or not too heavy, so it's in the middle, it's reasonable to wear anywhere at any time, and there's no invasive or distracting logos on the outside of the hoodie that will take away from the hoodie's look and authenticity. The only logo is on the inside, and it's to show you who made it and why. This is a project for Ninjago fans, by Ninjago fans, and you will be supporting my small business by buying from it, so I can be making more quality Ninjago merch in the future. Well, I've been your least favorite Lloyd lookalike, and you can be a Lloyd lookalike now too. I'll see you next time. Well, I hope you found that informative. Now, back to the video. This was one of the first DVDs I've ever owned. So the pilots do mean a whole lot to me. They are one of my absolutely just favorite and fondest memories of being introduced to something. When I saw those pilot episodes, I absolutely fell in love when they aired on Cartoon Network. But it's not just about nostalgia. The story really isn't anything new or super groundbreaking. It's actually a very simple story. A bunch of heroes going to save a girl, but first they have to go on a few quests to get there. This is really not just about the story though. It's about the world building, the lore, the characters, the soundtrack, the designs, every aspect about this project that was made by the Lego group on a whim because they wanted to rebrand their old Ninja Lego sets and bring them back. This somehow ended up being one of their most everlasting and most profitable IPs. When I made my Can of Worms video, I said that Season 1 was highly underrated these days and not given enough appreciation because later seasons of Ninjago would be better, like Tournament of Elements and Possession. They get lots of credit, they get lots of love, and I just want to say that they do get that love for good reason, but I do want to say that Season 1 and the pilot episodes are really, really good, and they don't get enough respect these days from the Ninjago fans. And the pilot episodes in particular, I think, feel so different, but at the same time feel so similar to what we have now. They laid the groundwork, and then they would later expand it with the Green Ninja Prophecy, Nia being a ninja, and so many other amazing things. The story would get more grand and epic and legendary in scale. There would be more action, conflict, and emotion in the story later on. The base of a building, the beginning, the groundwork, has to be one of the strongest parts of the building. And I think that one of the strongest parts of Ninjago was its roots, its base. So, I just want to say, the reason that Ninjago was able to continue for 13 years, the reason that it's going to continue for at least 15 years, is going to be because of these pilot episodes and what they mean to the story and to the groundwork and to everything about Ninjago. The pilot episodes are truly some of the greatest pieces of Ninjago media. And I'm not saying that as an exaggeration. I really do mean that, and I really do believe that. I think that the pilot episodes were absolutely well crafted, and if you haven't seen them in a long time, or you haven't even seen them because you watched the first season instead, I suggest you watch them. They're really great. There's something really awesome to watch for the anniversary of Ninjago. The amazing thing is that some of the fans are new, but the fans that are old, our story of Ninjago is a lot different, and we've been here since the very beginning. At least I've been here since the very beginning, ever since 2011, and I watched those pilots air, and there was something that sparked in me, some sort of passion, some sort of drive of creativity and of artistic value because of the storytelling and because of the world building and the characters of Ninjago. I really think that this is something that can inspire people. It's inspired people of a newer generation than myself, but it's also inspired people that it was meant for, that it was created for in my generation, and I really am indebted to that, and I'm so grateful. So that is not really the only reason why it is great, but some people think it's just nostalgia. You know, you used to like it when you were a kid, and that's why you think it's good. No, I've rewatched it. I've rewatched it all, and it really does hold up, especially the beginning. There was something just so tangible about the world and the characters that I just clung on to and I just loved deeply. Happy 13th anniversary, Ninjago. If you like anything and everything Ninjago, make sure to subscribe to see more of your least favorite Lloyd lookalike. Follow me on Instagram and X at Ninjago Nostalgic. Wow. This is really 13 years, it's really crazy. It's crazy to believe it's been that long. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, the resistance never quits.